Hey guys, this is Amy. Stick with the plan. Today we're talking about your inheritance. Stay right here. We'll get right into it. So glad you're with me today on this windy day out in the field. We're talking about your inheritance. Now, recently I was in a group text and it was concerning my pap's estate. That's my grandfather. He's already in heaven, but he has a settlement coming where he worked in a chemical plant and those chemicals affected his lungs. So there's a settlement that comes into him. Now it's divided among his children, and my mom is already in heaven, so her children get her portion of that, and I'm one of those 5. So my uncle was dealing with the estate and talking to us about what was coming in, and there's a little money that's coming to us. So he's talking to it, and he was just talking. My aunt was also on this text, and she said, you know, I just want you all to know that I just got back from the doctors and I'm completely free from throat cancer, and she had suffered from that last year. They said, I am cancer free. They can't find it anymore in my body. You know, I just started rejoicing with her. I was so happy. There's also other people on that text message, other family members that I don't get to talk to very often, and getting to, you know, hear from them and talk to them. I was just sitting in my car reading all these messages, and I just started crying, thinking, you know, that's our inheritance. That's what God spoke to my heart. It's just not about money or finances coming in, but it's about restoration in your body and health to your body, and restoring relationships in your family, that you have peace and joy. That's all part of our inheritance. It immediately made me think of Psalms chapter 16 and verse 5, where it says, you alone, oh God, you are my inheritance. You're my cup of blessing. You guard all that is mine. And that's what I was thinking of. You're my cup of blessing. What an inheritance, that we're healed, that we have provision, that we have peace, that you restore family members we haven't got to talk to in a long time. You bring us all back. That's our inheritance. And you don't have to wait till you get to heaven to have it. Jesus has already died. He's already given you the benefits of the kingdom right now. I was in a service, my family and I we had went to Louisville and to hear our friend Teddy Shuttlesworth, and he was ministering, and he pulled my son up, Lake. And so Lake was just worshiping, and he began to pray over him. He said, now he's a 3rd generation minister. And you know, I wanted to say, really, he's double 3rd, because my dad's a pastor, he's a minister, and then we had Jade's dad, Pastor Don. And so really Lake's got it on both sides. So you know, he's praying over Lake. He said, Lake, you know, because of your heritage, because of your inheritance, you're not starting on the bottom level. And he made him kneel down to the ground. He said, you're not starting there. Then he made him stand up. He said, you're not starting in this calling that God's given you standing. And he picked him up and put him up on his shoulders. He said, you're started at this elevated position, being a 3rd generation, that there's an inheritance that's back. You have a heritage of faith. And he just spoke beautiful things over Lake's call and over his life. He wouldn't be distracted, but he'd have a boldness and the faith to speak the word of God. And you know, I was encouraged hearing that. I'm just not telling you that to make you think, oh, Amy, great, your family's awesome. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying your family's awesome. You care about the Lord. You're watching Stick with the Plan right now because you're growing in the things of God. Think of the inheritance that you're giving your children every time you take them to church, every time you read the word. You're just putting into that heavenly account, and it affects things down here right now, that you can experience the inheritance, that cup of blessing that God has for your life right now. And when you do that, you access that, you consider Jesus the Lord of your life, and you're listening to those plans He has for you, that's how you'll stick to them. So glad you were with me today. I love hearing all that God is doing in your life. Your likes, your love, all of the comments, especially the shares. You're getting this out to new people each and every week. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, like this page, because each Thursday we are bringing you a brand new message that we feel right on time to help you stick with the plan.